The I-80 Harvest Tour, sponsored by the Enlist Weed Control System from Dow AgroSciences, combining the proof and control of a new 2,4-D and glyphosate. Take control of tough weeds like never before.
Pockets of the western Corn Belt are considered by many as the garden spot this year. And as we heard Tuesday, some feel those record yields could be achievable in Nebraska. Now, during our first stop on the I-80 Harvest Tour, I talked with some Nebraska farmers who say they are seeing impressive numbers, while others may shave off hopes for a record year.
A lot of 3 pods, a lot of 4 pods.
Despite a field full of pods, for Brandon Honeycutt, this year has been pretty variable.
It's not quite where I thought we were going to be at 3-4 weeks ago, but I think we still have a good crop.
Honeycutt says that's because of Mother Nature. 3 storms plowed through his area, bringing high winds and hail, hurting some of his bean fields and stripping leaves.
Maybe not so much yield damaging per se, damage to the ears or to the stalks, but maybe affects us in dry down, and maybe we're not going to have as good of test weights as what we were hoping for. We had a field that had hail damage on, still looked like it was going to make 60 bushels an acre. The second storm came through. Not only did it damage it, but now we're going to be highly variable going into the dry down season.
Despite the storms, Honeycutt says he's missed some rains, while other areas of Nebraska got pelted with moisture.
It's very variable throughout the state, and it may be variable based on one field to the next, just because of rain, just because of timing of planting.
Honeycutt has yet to roll a combine to the field, but regardless of weather road bumps, he anticipates some high yields even on dry land.
On our farm, I think we were anticipating about last year's yields, maybe a little better. We maybe backed off now because of the weather. I think we're going to have good yields in Nebraska. We're going to have good yields in this area. Is it going to be a record yield? I don't think so. But I think we're still going to have really good yields.
Just an hour southwest, Alan Boniface's combine is no longer sitting idle. He's halfway through soybeans, and yields are better than he expected. It could be a near record for his operation.
We're probably above average. I think we could have been record if the weather would have been better the last 2-3 weeks.
Boniface did not get the hail Honeycutt did, and he escaped heavy rains that hit parts of Nebraska. He says his area seemed to be a drier pocket in the state this year, and as a result, he feels his section's yields won't be as variable.
We haven't had any rain since first week of August, and the corn seems to have made it through the month of July pretty good with hardly any rain. Well, compared to last year, we have a lot better outlook because we had all the hail last year. The good corn that we did have last year was pretty good, but I think we'll maybe beat it just a little bit.
We see a little bit of unevenness there, but nothing that I'd be too concerned about.
Even after all the weather ups and downs, just how big of a crop Nebraska farmers cut is still an answer, waiting at the end of these challenge-filled rows.
Is it going to be like we've seen in the past, last couple years? No, but it's still going to be good.
Both farmers say there's plenty of disease and pest pressure out there. That includes